Our big game coverage road trip tonight will start at East Central High School, where the Hornets will host the New Braunfels Unicorns. East Central is coming off a Hail Mary win 30-28 against Judson last Friday. The Hornets first over the Rockets in 40 years and at Rutledge Stadium, no less. Hornets quarterback Caden Bosenko said during the Hail Mary he looked off the safety with his other wideout to get the DBs to move and turn their hips to free up his top wideout, Jack Stewart, who caught the game-winning pass.
I just threw it up there and let him go get it, and he got it. And when he caught it, my mind went blank. I didn't know how to react. It's just seeing the stands go crazy and us storm the field. It was a different feeling. I never felt that before. I had no emotions really.
Coach gave me the green light to do what it is that I do best. You know, get the ball. So when my mind, when I'm on the line, I'm just like, just run, go get it. And I got it. I executed the play like I said I was going to do.
East Central will host New Braunfels tonight at 7, and KSAT 12 Sports will be there. UTSA is ready to face Louisiana Tech tomorrow night, but the big news is UTSA moving to the American Athletic Conference, perhaps as soon as the 2023 season. The official date hasn't been set. Head coach Jeff Traylor, who was on SMU's staff in 2017, has experience in the Athletic and was asked about the strength of the conference.
They're very committed. I mean, they're very committed. They've got deep infrastructure. They've got deep budgets. You know, it's a step up, there's no doubt, of the commitment level. And due to the success we've had, our players are what put us in this position. Our players have been fantastic since December 2019, and they continue to be fantastic. So we're going to have to help get those guys what they need to do, because we're going to play Memphis and those kind of guys every week now, not just occasionally.
Number 24 UTSA will play at La Tech tomorrow night at 6. How about some American Athletic Conference football from last night? SMU quarterback Tanner Mordecai carved up Tulane's defense for 227 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. The Green Wave were left sad and blue. Number 21 SMU rolls it home 55-26, improving to 7-0 overall and 3-0 in conference. Facing a must-win in Game 5 of the NLCS, the LA Dodgers responded. Behind the batter, Chris Taylor hit 3 home runs with 6 runs batted in. I mean, that's Babe Ruth and Reggie Jackson postseason power. Taylor hit 2 two-run shots and also a solo touch-em-all. He also had an RBI single. Dodgers win 11-2 and trail 3-2. Game 6 is Saturday in Atlanta at 4:08 p.m. local time. And in the ALCS, the Astros will host the Red Sox tonight at 7:08 from Minute Maid Park. Houston leads the best-of-7 series 3-2 after taking games 4 and 5 in Boston, outscoring the Red Sox 18-3.
We had Baker Mayfield chewing on his nail.
Yeah.
Altuve does that a lot.
He does that a lot, doesn't he?
I don't know, maybe these athletes don't, you know, they get manicures all the time, so they get somebody to take care of them for them or something. I don't know. Just nibbling these nails. That's what they're doing.
Okay. Let's head over to SA Live. I know these two ladies have beautiful manicures.
Oh, always. Always. They always take such tight shots of our hands working on stuff during
Make
the
sure
show.
they look okay today, but we're gearing up for Halloween on this show. We have ADEINA Anderson, lifestyle expert, which she always has great ideas. So much fun. So much fun here.
So, of course, a fabulous charcuterie board to show off.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie! Oh, stop it. It's the end of the week, folks, okay? And you have a way to kind of make your festivities glow without any electricity.
Yes, DecoArt has this awesome glow-in-the-dark paint. You want to put about 2 or 3 coats on, let it dry about 10 minutes in between each coat, and it really glows.
Ooh, so many fun things you can do with that.
Yes.
And along with that, so many events happening this weekend, including Muertos Fest. And one of the bands that will be there is Grupo Tantan, and we have a nice story with them when we met up with them last year. So people are excited to see them play.
And Edison art students are putting the final touches on their giant Dia de los Muertos altar.
Yeah, so they'll be part of the festival as well. And wow, it was so cool to see everything they've been working on for weeks. And then they will be there as well. So many things.
And of course, the New Braunfels Humane Society is here with an adorable pet looking for a forever home. We're going to tell you why they need your help. And with Halloween coming up, we want to know, what are your kids or pets going to be dressing up as? Let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll share some of those. If you have photos,
I know.
Send those too.
It's so last minute.
All that and more in just a few minutes when SA Live continues.
All right, real quick update. So earlier when I showed this graphic about the sunset times changing, there was a little gremlin in my graphic. And the time change date is November 7th, not November 12th. So I did want to correct that. Nonetheless, by November 7th, our sunset will be closer to 5:45.
Ouch. I hate this time of year.
Yeah, but this is the one where we get the extra hour of sleep, so
okay,
it's all good.
There's that.
Yeah, but it's only 1 hour. It's not like we get it every week. We only get it once.
It only feels like it's an extra hour once, is what he's saying, I think.
That was it?
That was weather, yes.
That was okay. Well, I guess it's time for...
He's having a rough time this Friday, keeping up with us.
We're going to keep up with SA Live, though. Jen and Fiona, it starts right
now.
Today on SA Live, we check out an infant swim program and show you how it's saving lives. Plus, it's fun for the kids, too.
Fur babies in need of a forever home. New Braunfels Humane Society is here with an adorable pet to tell you why they need your help.
And conchas, pan dulce, and guitars. The Edison art students are adding their final touches for a giant Day of the Dead altar. We take you there today.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Oh, well, we have tricks and some treat crafts, literally on the way. That one's flying in.
I never know what Ted's going to do, right? When we start the show, it's always something cute, though.
He's ghosting us right now.
Exactly.
He's ghosting us. All right, hello and happy Friday. I'm Fiona Gorstiza.
I'm Jen Tobias Dresky, filling in for Mike Osterhage. Ooh,
yeah,
our hats ready. We're ready.
Cool hats on right now. So ADEINA Anderson, owner of Creative Lifestyles with ADEINA, is here with some scary, fun DIY treat ideas for you this Halloween.
I'm so ready for this. It's going to be excited. ADEINA, welcome.
Thank you. So our first one is a great way to pass out your Halloween candy.
Now
your little bag of candy fell off.
Oh no.
Wait, where's the candy?
Hold on.
You're right, you gotta have the candy. So you just put your candy in one of those little cookie bags that you can get at the craft store.
Yeah.
And then you can either blow up a balloon or like Fiona and I are doing, just hold it like a, what do you call that?
A ski slope.
Yes,
It's the
zip lining,
a
right?
zip line,
Yeah.
thank you, yes. So it's a great way, easy way, safe way to pass out
Keeping that
Halloween
distance,
candy. And this was the little glow in the dark tip I was giving earlier. So at nighttime, your little pumpkin's gonna glow. So you put about 2 or 3 coats of that glow in the dark, that deco art paint there.
So you just glossed over that?
Just glossed over about 3 coats, about 10 minutes, let it dry in between.
Mind blown right there. That's awesome.
So fun and easy.
So
and
how do you get it? How do you start making it?
So all you do is I cut you out a pumpkin there, out of cardstock, and this was just some scrap cardstock I had. You could use paper, you could use a big piece of cardboard if you want, because that would make it more sturdy. And then I mixed, paint it with the orange paint first, with the Deco Art acrylic paint. This is what's cool about this paint, is you can put it on paper, you can put it on clay, you can put it on metal, anything.
We have a lot of that in my house.
Yes, I love this stuff. And so you're gonna put 1 coat of that, and then while it's still wet, take your black paint and put just a tiny bit of it on your other brush, and then you kind of sponge it. Yeah, there you go. And then kind of mix it in together. And then once it dries, put another coat of the orange over it. Yeah.
TV, folks.
Exactly. And so it kind of gives it that really cool antique-y pumpkin look to it.
I noticed that with this, and then you gloss it.
And then gloss it over, yeah. And you can put a face on with the paint if you want, or you can just leave it plain, however you want to do it. And our other one is the Boo Basket. Everybody, if you don't know about this Boo Basket, my neighbors love me, right? And so you just grab, you can get a basket from the dollar store or whatever, your laundry basket. I happen to have a basket. Fill it with cookies and brownies and a pumpkin and maybe a pumpkin carving kit or whatever you want to throw in there. Put a little sign in there that says, "You've been booed, pass me along." They enjoy it. They fill it. Yes,
or boozed.
Exactly.
You can add a bottle of wine.
You've been boozed.
Oh, yes,
That's how we roll.
Okay, oh, we are on fire this Friday. You know what it is?
It's the hats. It definitely is the hats. And then Jen, you're going to finish up our sharp bootery.
Yes, here we go. Throw in the booze again.
Thank you, Diana. And so the key to this is just get a board. Again, I painted it with the Deco Art paint, and it's wood. So like I said, that paint is perfect. It goes on everything. And you can put doilies down if you want, but once it's dry, it's completely safe to put the food on. A lot of it's packaged anyways. And then you can use bowls for your little things like your M&Ms and like the little, that's my favorite. I posted that on Instagram. These little sixlets are like my absolute favorite.
Yes.
And then of course those caramel apple Werthers are my next favorite.
So unlike an actual charcuterie board, the charcuterie board has no rules.
None whatsoever. Yeah, none. Like I put the pizzellis and Oreo, like Oreo has the orange and the green cookies. You can put the plain cookies, whatever you want, all these Halloween goodies. Speaking of Halloween goodies, I have this amazing cocktail.
You thought of us. Yes.
I did. So we're gonna put a shot of the Texas Ranger whiskey, which is their bourbon infused whiskey. Or you could use the Rebecca Creek whiskey, whichever, they're both amazing. And if you want to, which I forgot to do ahead of time, you can do the rim with the sugar and cinnamon mixture. Ooh. Just wet the rim, but if you don't want that, you don't have to. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna add, I have apple cider. So I've mixed these ahead of time. And then I had a little bit of cinnamon apple simple syrup. And this is on my website on how to make this.
Please tell me.
Apple back up.
Yes.
How do you make that? Can you tell us
1 cup of
now?
sugar, 1 cup of water, some cinnament sticks, and then you cook it for about 30 minutes on lows, and it kind of gets a syrupy.
I know. I'm mentally
it's
taking
good stuff.
these notes. Okay.
And then you're going to finish it off with pumpkin beer.
What?
I didn't even know this existed.
I didn't know that existed either.
I know. I was on Drizzly, like that's where you order alcohol, and I saw it on there, and I was like, oh, we got to make something with that. And it kind of gives it that little fizzy flavor to it, but it's really, really good.
That whole Oktoberfest feel too.
Exactly. Yes. So cheers, guys. Happy Halloween.
To that.
All right. Well, for all these fabulous ideas and more on creative lifestyles with ADEINA, head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we've provided a link.
Oh yes, and moving on now to Halloween. Now you're really good at planning, Fiona.
I do start in August. I'm not gonna lie.
Our question today
start in August
is
my neighbors love me. All right, so we want to know, what are your kids or pets dressing up as for Halloween?
Do you have the costume yet?
If you have pictures, share them already. Or, I mean, I'm sure your kids just may already know, what they want to be, or your plans for your pets to earn their kibbles and bits. This is what I tell my dog Cash there every year, is he's got to earn his kibbles and bits. And this is how he does it every holiday season. Yes, that's Sloan, Little Red Riding Hood, and him is the big bad wolf, complete with curlers in his hair.
But Fiona,
I can't even right now.
Do you get these themes in your head? Does it just come to? Is it August? Are you planning that early?
I've actually been thinking about this since she was born. I'm like, one day, because Cash is already there, and he is 88 pounds. He's big. I'm like, he's going to be the big bad wolf. I know it.
You knew right away. Well, please let us know. Tag us again, SA Live on Facebook and Twitter. We may share some more cute pictures. I want to see photos. Please share. All right, there's so many events. It's Friday, right? So we're getting into the spirit. Many happening around town for Dia de los Muertos, and one of those happening this weekend at Hemisphere is Muertos Fest. This includes vendors, giant altars, and local bands. You're watching one right there. That's Grupo Tantan, who will be featured there on stage, but we had them on SA Live, so we're taking you back.
And when live music took a hit and venues were temporarily shut down, this trio thought of something outside the box, bringing the tunes straight to you. Here's the story behind Grupo Tantan.
We started off as a regular Tex-Mex band, playing, traditional covers.
So we tend to play a lot of very traditional type music. Basically, we're considered a conjunto group, right? We're not a mariachi group, we're a conjunto group, and you can see that in the instrumentation as it is.
We wanted, something to do when we weren't touring around. We thought it'd be really fun to cover all the songs that we grew up listening to and loving, and not only that, but also challenge ourselves to play in a different style. And then COVID came, and we had to kind of adjust like everybody else. We had to figure out ways to do things. And one of those things was, we had to figure out how to become fully acoustic, and that's why that's how we found NJ. a tuba player. You know, we needed some low end. You know, yeah. Before COVID, like, you know, at least Reggie and I, we really relied on music, you know, almost full time, that's how we made our living and paid our bills. So, you know, we had to adapt to, you know, the circumstances, and it's actually been fun. It's been challenging. You know, we had to buy new gear, the wireless headsets to make it work. But lately we've just been doing like this stuff, like, you know, just birthdays. You know, people who are still looking to celebrate people's birthdays without putting anyone at risk. You know, and you know, we'll come and play, and people show up. Sometimes we'll have the cars driving by, like this guy, like that, except they honk their horns.
As far as music goes, we couldn't play at bars because they're closed. So then that's when we ended up doing the serenades. Sometimes we say the best response is when you make someone cry because of just the emotion of music hitting you. And, you know, one time we played recently for a 90-year-old woman who, you know, it was her birthday, and as soon as we started playing some of the deeper cuts, you know, like Amor Eterno and Mañanitas, you know, she would cry because it was just such a beautiful moment.
It's more like traditional too. That's, I think, one thing that's people like, you know. It takes people back, it's nostalgic, and I think people appreciate that. We were really busy on Mother's Day. That was a lot of fun, making a lot of moms and abuelas cry. That was hard. It's always like you're trying yourself not to cry too when you're playing. You're like, you know. Father's Day, same thing, but you know, the guys get all like macho, like, no, you know, lloro, you know. It's important to hold on to your traditions, and hopefully all this stuff ends soon. But you know what? I think we're definitely going to continue this too, because we actually like it a lot. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's more like, you know, personal as well, versus like being on a stage. Like, you're right there.
So awesome that they are continuing to do that and have that nice porch side serenade. So again,
so great for the community.
I know. And one of many bands, by the way. I know a lot of people are excited about METHODIST Fest that will be on stage in person. So here's just a few. There's so many, but Biribiri Banda, Mariachi Las Ateñas, they've been on the show, Piñata Protest, Talecito de Son, and Luna. Again, many more there. And a little bit later in the show, speaking of METHODIST Fest, we have the Edison High School Art Department they are a part of this as well, building a giant altar, and that was really fun to go behind the scenes to see all the work going into that.
All right, still ahead on the show, we check out an infant swim program that's teaching kids and infants as young as 6 months old survival skills in the water.
It's a program that may take your breath away, teaching water survival skills to babies.
Yes,
very
as
important.
young as 6 months old is when they can start. And I went out to I Swim for Life in San Marcos, where the Infant Swim Rescue Program focuses on skills before thrills.
At just 13 months old, Cash knows what to do if he's in the water. He finds his float. 18-month-old Bella is practicing her survival skills dressed in winter clothes because drowning knows no season.
I think ISR is very essential. It actually saved our son's life.
Xander is 4 years old, and with a pool in their backyard, his parents have had him in ISR lessons since he was 1. In the winter, after his first session, Xander fell into their pool.
We actually had some heavy equipment in our backyard, and so the whole family was distracted watching this large machine working on a tree in the backyard, and Xander was distracted and walked right into the pool with fully clothed with winter clothes on and shoes.
The whole family was outside, but the machinery, we couldn't hear him splash into the water. So all we heard was the cries for help, and he had already rotated and moved to the side of the pool and was raising his hand and yelling for help. So it saved his life.
So ISR teaches self-rescue starting at 6 months old. As long as the child's strong enough to sit up, they are able to learn with repetition, how to roll back, go in the water face in, roll back and find their float, rest and breathe until help arrives. If they're over a year old, depending on their readiness, they can learn to swim, float, swim. So they're going to enter the water face in, swim first. When they need a breath, they're going to roll back and find their float, rest and breathe, and flip back over and either swim to the edge or the steps, wherever they need to get to be safe.
Sherry Spar has been coaching in San Marcos for 24 years and says these skills are never to replace adult supervision, recommending these 4 layers of protection for parents and caregivers. Have alarms on doors that alert you if your child heads outside. Make sure there's a fence around the pool. Have designated water watchers or be in the water with your child, and ISR self-rescue lessons.
Good job, Lila.
When introducing your child to the water, Coach Spar says there are common mistakes parents may make.
A lot of times, since it's just a lack of education on the body posture, I think that's what it comes down to. A lot of parents and grandparents may be catching their child in the air, letting them jump off the side and catching them in the air. So they're in that vertical posture when they enter the water instead of the horizontal posture. And they also, then they're not used to getting their face in the water, just along with the false sense of security of puddle jumpers, water wings.
According to a recent report from the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, 74 children have drowned in Texas this year. Statistics that keep parents committed to these lessons 5 days a week, 10 minutes a day for 6 weeks.
Slide, go. Kick, 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 reach and pull.
For Xander's mom and dad, that commitment and last line of defense made all the difference that winter day.
You don't realize how quiet it can really be and how important it is that they are able to save themselves, because even if there is an adult outside, we don't always know what's, how fast it can happen and how quiet it can happen.
Of course, in addition to those layers of protection mentioned, parents and caregivers should also learn CPR. Families may go to poolsafely.gov for more information. I'd like to thank Coach Spar and all the fabulous parents and kids for showing off their skills. My own daughter Sloan had a few cameos. Now, Coach Spar also teaches older kids, adults, as well as special needs kids, and has group lessons available. The pool is indoors, so classes are available year-round.
So important, I have to say. My kids learned early on, and it's the greatest thing. It's so nice to see Sloan there too. So there's also ISR lessons here in San Antonio. We have a link on SALive.com. Just click the As Seen on SA Live tab to find one closest to you. Thanks, Fiona.
Of course. All right, well, they are at max capacity and need your help finding loving homes for dogs and cats in the new Braunfels area.
AARP has been working to promote the health and well-being of older Americans for more than 60 years, and now they are helping SA seniors get their booster shots. Stay right here on SA Live. AARP has been working to promote the health and well-being of older Americans for more than 60 years. Today, they're sharing answers to your questions about fall vaccines and boosters. Joining us now is Metro Health's Assistant Director, Dr. ANITA K. KURIAN. Welcome.
Thank you.
So what's the latest news about vaccines and boosters?
The studies have suggested waning immunity in some population who are fully vaccinated, meaning once you receive both the doses of Pfizer or Moderna, 1 dose of J&J, the protection against the virus will decrease over time. So the booster doses are intended to boost the protection against the virus that may decrease over time, and it is important for continued protections against this COVID-19 disease. Currently, there is a single booster dose for Pfizer vaccine, which has been recommended, and we have been administering that since last week of September. And these booster doses for Pfizer are recommended for anybody at least 6 months after the completion of the 2 doses.
Where can they get vaccinated? You just mentioned who is eligible, but where can they get vaccinated if they are?
So as far as the eligibility goes, the Pfizer vaccine is recommended and may be administered at least 6 months after completion of the 2 doses to individuals 65 years and older, 18 years and older who live in high-risk settings, 18 years and older who have underlying medical conditions, or 18 years and older who live in long-term care facilities or correctional institutions. The the Moderna and J&J COVID-19 vaccines, they were booster doses were authorized by FDA. And the Moderna and J&J booster shots will be ready to be given out only after the CDC's committee has approved. And then the CDC has made recommendations for their use. These vaccines are readily available, easily accessible in our community. You can get these at the 2 MassVac sites that are currently open and operational, one at the Alamodome and Wonderland Mall of America. But remember, these 2 sites only offer Pfizer vaccine. Now, all the 3 vaccines are offered at doctor's offices, your community health centers, your retail pharmacies, and many of the pop-up sites. All of the Metro Health pop-up sites offer all 3 of these vaccines.
Also joining us is ISMAEL Herrera, the Associate State Director with AARP. Hello, nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
So what resources and information does AARP have available about vaccines and boosters?
Well, we invite people at home to visit our vaccine information website, aarp.org/txvaccine. There you'll see frequently asked questions about the vaccines and the boosters. We also encourage folks to stay tuned to our ongoing virtual events aimed at bringing information to our community.
Because you have a special event coming up, right? If they have questions, they can ask in person, right?
Yes, that's correct. Next Friday, October 29th at noon, folks from home can join Dr. ANITA KURIAN on AARP Texas Facebook Live for a live Q&A. We want to help inform you on the latest information on the COVID-19 vaccines and the boosters and give you a chance to have your questions answered.
Now you can join in the live COVID booster vaccine Q&A session on October 29th at noon on the AARP Texas Facebook page. For more information on AARP, call 866-227-7443 or visit aarp.org/San Antonio. There's also a drive-through clinic at the Alamodome Wednesday through Friday from noon to 8 p.m. with Pfizer booster shots. For more information on upcoming pop-up clinics, visit covid19.sanantonio.gov. Dr. KURIAN and ISMAEL, thank you so much. Next on SA Live, adopt or foster a new dog or cat and you will be saving a life. The Humane Society of New Braunfels area shares the latest in furry news next.
The dogs and cats of South Texas need our help more than ever. So Sarah Hammond, Executive Director for the Humane Society of New Braunfels, is here. And who did you bring with you? Who are you carrying there?
This is Diana. She's one of the puppies that came into the shelter. She was found as a stray up at Canyon Lake Dam and brought to the shelter. And she's battling a little bit of a cold right now, so she has a foster home. So she is living in a foster home and with a family, so she's used to kids and other dogs and cats. She's super, super well socialized, which is terrific. She's been a real trooper here today with all the hubbub downtown and waiting here at the studio. She's been a real good girl. We think she's a healer, Border Collie, New Braunfels special is what we call her. There's a lot going on here as breed-wise. So
regardless, and she's been living in a foster home with kids and everything, she would be great for a family, right?
Yes, she's what we would call a working dog. Her breed line is lots of dogs that need jobs. They tend to be dogs who are a little smarter than average, so they need lots of mental stimulation as well as physical activity in order to be super successful. And she is a very smart, very well behaved dog. I just met her this morning and can tell that already. She's going to make a really great dog for somebody, there's no doubt.
She looks like she's going to click with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So what does an open intake shelter mean?
Excellent question. It means we're the only animal shelter in all of Comal County. So we serve all of New Braunfels and all of Comal County. And we can't turn anything away. If there is a stray animal in our community, we are contractually obligated to take it in. And the last 4 or 5 months have just been really, really bad. We're sitting at about 500 animals in care right now. We've been at about 500 animals in care for about the last 6 months, and we've really reached our breaking point.
And when it gets to that overcrowding, because it is overcrowded, there are some tough decisions that have to be made.
There are very difficult decisions. Dogs like Diana would never be considered for euthanasia. She's highly, highly adoptable. Unfortunately, euthanasia has to be considered on the animals that are harder to adopt. Either they've got medical or behavior issues that take a really, really special home, or maybe a little bit additional veterinary care, additional behavior work, additional training,
care, right, and time,
even more so than an easy dog, something like Diana. So those are harder to adopt out. They tend to stay in our shelter a lot longer. When we're this full, unfortunately, that has to be considered. So
adoptions desperately needed, and
adoptions,
besides adopters and fosters, because you do need fosters for foster care, how else can folks help?
Volunteers and donations. Hi sweetie, when animals are in our shelter for a long time, they're not designed to live in a kennel 24/7. So having volunteers come in, walk dogs, and again, keep in mind the animals that end up at our shelter they need a lot of exercise. They tend to be the bigger dogs that maybe nobody's taken any time to really train or given enough attention. So we need folks who are comfortable with those bigger dogs, that are comfortable training dogs who maybe haven't been exposed to very much socialization or training, and getting them exercise every single day. We really rely on our volunteers. When we're as full as we are, it's all the staff can do to feed, vaccinate, clean.
It all adds up.
And so having those volunteers coming in and being able to walk those dogs and interact with the cats keeps them sane during the time that they're in our shelter.
All right, Sarah Hammond, thank you so much for your time. Let's get the information up on the screen, and hopefully folks adopt to give those pets who need a home their forever home. For more information on the Humane Society of New Braunfels, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. All right, next on the show, ADEINA Anderson with Creative Lifestyles with ADEINA is back with more DIY Halloween crafts. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, Muertos Fest is happening at Hemisphere this weekend.
And those kids right there, the Edison students in the art department, are working really hard to create one of 60 altar installations that will be featured at Muertos Fest. So we went to see what it takes to put that together. Take a look.
It's all about Dia de los Muertos at the Edison High School Art Department.
Culture is like spewing all around us, and this opportunity is just amazing to our students to get connected with their roots, celebrate Day of the Dead.
These students working hard to create one of the largest altars to be featured as part of the city's celebrations.
We're so incredibly honored to be working on little pan dulce. So we're traditionally, that offering. So our students working on upcycle materials to create marranitos, conchas. Like the kids are going all out.
Makes you think about what you're gonna do and about the history. Want to learn more.
It feels good. I feel like yes, we're a big city, but we're not known as other cities, and it feels good to be a part of something very well known.
Do they celebrate at home?
So most of them do. A lot of them from Mexico, and they celebrate it here in the States, and they're very excited that their culture is being highlighted, in our city.
From paper flowers to pan dulce, every piece has its place.
So this was just a sugar skull plush. It was sewed, and this represents obviously the sugar skulls. And then we're doing guitars right now to honor the dead musicians.
This is also honoring the musicians that gave us joy and made us have a great time to celebrate those moments and such together as a family.
It's no surprise these young artists are proud to celebrate their culture. You may recall a handful of Miss Boone's art students took home the Vans Custom Culture Contest prize of $15,000 this summer, translating their Puro San Antonio designs onto kicks, including their Concha Bakery on Wheels. That big prize continues to fund the art department. And while the projects are getting bigger, the passion to celebrate culture continues to grow as well.
I'm very excited. I mean, my last year, I'm good, glad that we're a part of something that'll be out there in front of a lot of people. It feels good.
And my favorite part is the conchas that they made. Super cute. Again, all recycled items, so pretty cool to see how they get that done.
All right, for more information, all you have to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the ad scene on SA Live tab.
All right, it's time to get in the Halloween spirit yet again. Adina Anderson with crafting, what is it? Creative Lifestyles.
It used to be crafting with Adina. You're right.
In my head,
remember that.
Yes, Creative Lifestyles with Adina joins us for more fun. This is super cute.
Yes,
What do we
these are
start
fun,
with?
easy crafts that the kids can get involved in. Like these are just easy, fun things. Fiona, down there, you're making our sign, which it's just the wood squares, and I think I picked those up at Amazon. I think it was like 50 of them for $6 or something. They're really inexpensive.
Good deal.
I know, and then you just paint them with the DecoArt paint. You kind of use the same techniques we used before with the pumpkin one.
Okay.
And if you want to pour some paint out, sorry, I should have done that for you.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you can paint like on the green just to kind of show how easy it is. And then you're just going to use those paint markers that are in front of you to draw the faces on. And then you're going to hot glue the spider's legs on, which is why you have your hot glue gun. And remember my tip, guys, put a Band-Aid on before so that you don't burn your fingers.
That honestly has saved me so many times at home, Adina, so thank you for that. And it's so simple.
Right.
Like, duh.
That makes me so happy. Yes. And Jen, you have the candy jar. This is the simplest craft. And like I was saying earlier, that DecoArt paint is great because you can put it on clay pots, on wood, on paper, whatever. And you have your little plastic thing there. And use the E6000 if you have a plastic bowl, because hot glue will melt the plastic bowl.
Okay.
And you're just going to kind of zip that around and then pour your candy in your plastic bowl.
Yes.
I know I got the pumpkins and the something else over there for you. Probably more pumpkins. Everybody loves the pumpkins.
The pumpkins are adorable.
Yes, and after you
mix
glue
it
it
with the
together, just put the saucer on top. I think it's a 4-inch clay pot, a 3-inch saucer, but I've made them even like really big for big candy for Halloween because you could leave it out and the kids can just come grab it out of there.
Oh yeah.
And then
this is the best glue, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's E6000 works great. Craft glue would work as well, but I like this because it's more of a silicone.
That's such a cool sounding glue.
I know, right? Very techno. Like
6,000, you know.
It's the version 6000, right? And then for this pumpkin craft, this is so, I should have given this to Fiona because I know how much she loves decoupage.
I do love decoupage.
Yes, so, I mean, DecoArt makes a lot of stuff, and the decoupage is great. And what you're going to do is just put a little bit at a time. You don't have to do the whole thing at once because you don't want it to dry, and you want to put a lot on there. And then, this is where the kids are going to have fun. Maybe have them do this outside. Take your glitter and just pour it over. And that's it.
So
and so you
to see that.
I know, and you can do just a little bit of the pumpkin, or you could do the whole pumpkin. I know it is kind of satisfying, right?
I was like, do that again.
Yes.
All day long.
But it's such a fun, easy craft. I went through a phase where I was like glittering everything in the house, especially for Christmas coming up. You know, that's a lot of fun.
I know, why not? You can never have too much sparkle for Christmas.
You cannot. I agree. Tell my husband that.
And so many people have these pumpkins. I know I have a bunch that, so just, you know.
And the
bring
craft
them to
stores
life.
still do have some, and they're always on sale. So check your local craft stores. I think even the dollar store had a few of them too. So you don't have to spend a fortune. And that's the thing, these can be used every year, so you're not spending a fortune every year to decorate. You'll already have stuff left over.
Beautiful, as always.
Thank you so much. Adina Anderson from Creative Lifestyles with Adina. For more on her and more on those ideas, just head to salive.com and click on the Ask Scene on SA Live tab. All right, coming up. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Methodist Hospital is educating women in the community about the importance of knowing their risk for breast cancer and making sure to get their annual mammograms.
Well, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Methodist Hospital Metropolitan wants you to know how important it is that you know your risk for breast cancer and get an annual mammogram. Methodist Hospital Metropolitan's breast cancer program is celebrating 10 years of caring for patients this month. And joining us now is Dr. RAUL Portillo, Medical Director of the hospital's breast cancer program. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, why is it important for women to know and understand their risk for breast cancer?
Well, it will determine the type of screening and the frequency of the screening that will be required. Most women are average risk, however, and the common guidelines for your mammogram at age 40 and then yearly apply. But if you know your risk, you may be under a high risk category, and those guidelines may be different for you.
Okay, so what is a breast cancer risk assessment and how can women take one?
The risk assessment profile depends on various factors that include age, that includes family history, it includes number of pregnancies, breast density, and genetic profile. So all those things need to be looked at, and your physician can do that for you. There are several tools on the internet that you can go and look at. There's something called the GALE score, and that gives you an idea of your risk. And like I said, the American Cancer Society has several tools that you can access by joining their website, or you can visit sahealth.com/mammo, and they will also give you an idea of your risk profile.
Okay, so for those who learn that they are at high risk for breast cancer, what does that mean?
Sometimes it means that you need to start your breast screening earlier in life rather than 40. Sometimes it means that a mammogram may not be enough, and sometimes it needs to be supplemented with a sonogram, particularly if your breasts are very dense. And in some extreme cases, of women who have very high risk, be it due to molecular mutation in the BRCA genes or other genes, then sometimes an MRI is more efficient.
Okay, well, cancer won't wait, neither should you. Learn your risk for breast cancer and schedule your mammogram today. Just visit sahealth.com/mammo. And for more information, call 210-617-9000. Dr. Portillo, great information. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Monday on SA Live, want to bring the spooky spirit without wearing a costume every day? We've got some fun Halloween accessories, even some tips on how to make them yourself.
Plus, it's time to start putting out those jack-o'-lanterns. We got tips to help make sure you have the best one on the block and some safe, colorful alternatives that don't require any carving. That and more as the final countdown to Halloween begins Monday, 1 o'clock on SA Live.
Never miss an episode of SA Live. Watch live or when you want on the KSAT TV app on these devices. SA Live streaming for free on KSAT TV.
A mad scientist has unleashed the classic monsters on San Antonio.
Now they're creating the ultimate Halloween party, and you're invited.
It's SA Live's Halloween Monster Mash Bash, Friday, October 29th.
Get ready for a good time with that. All right, we asked you earlier, what are your kids or your pets going to be dressing up as for Halloween? Adam says, can you find a dog costume at the flea market? Asking for a friend. I get it, that's funny.
Annette, a sleepyhead. I get it. Super cute. More pictures?
Happy Halloween. And that is from Jacob. He's got, is that a B-cycle parked in front of that? I can't tell.
But happy Halloween, Jacob. Thanks for watching. And so Sloan's going to be Little Red Riding Hood, and then everybody's involved, right?
Well, yes, the Cash the dog is the big bad wolf, but he can't go around trick-or-treating. It would be too crazy. So my husband Matt is dressing up as the big bad wolf to walk her around.
Got it.
All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow at 1.
Monday.